We here, we here. Woo! Follow Money Friday. I'm gonna start doing that. Alright, so basically, um, just learning about a couple of things. Shout out to the people that got paid on Friday. Some people get paid on Tuesday. Some people get paid on Wednesday. Some people get paid daily. People get paid every 2 weeks. Some people get paid at the end of the month, but at the same time as Friday. Country Hustle in the building. What's going on with you? Queeners in the building. It's that country girl, Queena. What's going on with you? All right, so it's Friday. Get paid, but trying to have a little fun with our money. What we doing this weekend? What we buying? You don't work hard all this week. So what are you about to do with your money? You just about to go pay some bills and that's it? You work hard to pay bills. What? How you gonna treat yourself? Like, what are you gonna get out of working this hard? Like, what is the motivation? You know, work hard to go out to eat this weekend. You work hard to do what? Like, what is the motivation for Friday, man? It's the weekend. You know, everybody about to be to the end of this day, about to be off 2 days. Some people got to work on Saturday. Some people got to work this whole weekend, and they weekend is on Monday, Tuesday. You know, got a partner. Shout out to him, truck driver. His weekend is Sunday and Monday. So when everybody's going to work on Monday, he chilling, kick back. You know, still cooling it. So at the same time, like I said, what's your motivation? What are you doing? What's popping? What are you gonna be doing today? Me, um, shout out. I'm going to a Save the Youth event where I'm actually gonna be participating and contributing to a lot of things that's going on there. And it's gonna be at Piedmont, downtown. So that's gonna be a big thing. But more or less, just just having a good time this weekend, man. Like trying to go do something than just stay at the house and pay these bills. You know, it's Friday, man. Be motivated to go have fun. I got a little cousin down here from Detroit. He been down here for about a week or two, so motivated with him to just man, we go kick it. All the family we go kick it. Go to Dave and Buster's. They have a thing called Andretti's down here. It's like a go kart place. I got my twin boys, 13. I think he's about 10. So we all go kick it and hang out. You know, so it all depends. Yeah. We got the Monday through Friday workers. Then you got some people Tuesday to Saturday work. So it all depends. But either way it go, like I say, whether you get paid every day, get paid on Friday, get paid every 2 weeks, or you get paid every month. For most it's Friday and it's payday. So what we doing? That's the whole thing. I was looking at this video on Instagram and might chop up a little bit, but I'm gonna get back into it. But the video on Instagram talked about how a lot of people, mainly black people, who are investing into the housing market versus going into stock. You know, and that's a crazy thing. You would think more people would invest into the housing market than investing into stock. But it's like word of mouth and learning, things getting a learning curve. So more or less, like I say, you got more people investing into buying homes than investing into the stock market. And the ones that are investing into the stock market, you know, who's teaching them? Are they self-taught? They got courses. I ran across a lot of people nowadays that pretty much get a lot of their money from the stock market. They actually, you know, self-taught, start doing a lot, looking at a lot of videos, and motivated themselves into making more money, providing for their family and so forth. You know, it comes down to it. There are a lot of people that, generally want more out of life, but what's the plan? How you gonna get more out of life? You know, are you gonna invest? Are you gonna buy real estate and hold? Because they give a return on your investment. A lot of people don't like paying high taxes, but high taxes mean growth for your property. You know, insurance going up. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. You got more valuables to, protect, or it just be you in a crime infested area. Pretty much, doing the numbers overall, it's a growth process for your pocket. So getting to the point of a lot of people investing in themselves, man, doing some research, figuring out how you're going to be able to make more money. We hear generational wealth so much. Technically, what is generational wealth? Generational wealth is not just giving funds to one generation, it's to the next and to the next generation. So, you know, we can speak on generational wealth, but to actually do it, you would have to, have a good substantial amount of money, knowing that having a company passing it down to kids is not generational wealth. Technically, it's a debt because that company, if you don't go to work, you lose that money. So that's not a generational wealth. I mean, it could be a tool to make generational wealth, but passing someone down a company is not generational wealth. More or less, it's a debt to a degree because you literally have to make sure that you go to work. It's not passive. You got to actually put in the work. You know, you got to go to work. It's not passive. It's not a set it and forget it mode. You know, to the point where you have it on automation, like Amazon, to where most people set up a Shopify store, they get the stuff shipped to them, and or get it to an Amazon FBA account to where you ship the stuff to Amazon and it's on autopilot to where every time your supply loads, your warehouse informs you, and the email also goes to the supply chain that you get your supplies from. So that's a motivation. That's a motivator. When it comes down to it, a lot of people, looking into supply and demand, is something that they can, facilitate to make money from. But is it passive? Can it give generational wealth? You know, and it's to a degree that a lot of people, that are in finance or just, business minded can't get certain things right because it's a process in which you learn. You know, you're being taught this stuff, you're learning this stuff on the fly. When it comes down to it, hey, the money talk is boring until you actually really need to develop a certain way of making the money and getting the money. Then it's not boring. It's one of the most, interesting things on earth. But coming down to it, all right, Queen. Coming down to it, it takes a lot for people to, you know, get it right. Prime example, I know a guy right now. He sat down and it took him a span of 3 years to actually start making the money he wanted to see because he kept buying courses, kept bumping his head, kept paying people that wasn't, helping him properly. So in the end, he took such a big loss to where when he actually got motivated to make some money, it could only be a profit from there because, you know, he was steady taking so many losses to where it could only be gains and profits from there. But, say the least, when it come down to it, you got to be actually motivated to make the best on your return. And like I say, this more or less is just a short video, just jumping on, shouting out to the people. It's Friday. What we doing? How we spending our money? Are we motivated to keep keep the ball rolling to making more money, or we just motivated to spend, spend, spend. You know. With that being said, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody that came through. You know what I always say when I jump off of here? It's the same thing. We here and we gone. Peace. Issa J Stocks in the building. What's going on? Which I'm about to jump off of here. But shout out, shout out, shout out. Yeah, it's Friday. What you doing with your money on Friday? We gone.